Well, gonna try an actual antler hunt this time. Last time I went out, it was just on a little coyote hunt. Found a bunch of tracks, and I got into that moose paddle kind of accidentally, and then I found that old last year, 2 years on the ground 5-point with no chews. So I gave it quite a bit of time from that and snuck into the edge, the bedding grounds from where the deer usually live in this spot. At least I've been shed hunting here for a lot of years. Every now and then I get back into here, but it's been pretty consistent in this spot, so I know kind of where the animals are. And it is still a little early, but they like to bed way over there, about 500 yards or so over a little draw. There's kind of a draw down in there, and then they feed in the brush. So I figured I'd sneak through and see if I could pick up anything, and I will keep going, and maybe I can find the other side of that little moose paddle. That's basically what I'm in here for, just looking for that. I'm gonna crawl around some of the brush, not too long, a few hours, and because you never really know. Well, here we go. I was coming down the ridge towards the bottom of the kind of feeding area, and I noticed somebody's energy drink can that they just kind of threw out, so I was gonna go pick that up, and didn't even see an antler right there, and the can was just to my right over here, and I picked that up, and there's a brownie right here. Not a monster, not a big one, but fresh. Tines up under a little group of trees right here, just probably hanging out on this little top, and there he goes. Pretty cool buck right there. Not big, but the first brown whitetail. Oh geez, first brown whitetail of 2021. So it's a good start. Real clean base. See if it'll focus, but yeah, that's real clean, real nice. 4-point, kind of cool right there. Weird chunk, kind of taken out of his base that grew into his head. Weird, but other than that, nice little 4-point, no chews. See if we can find the other side somewhere in here. So I'll keep going. This is cool. Not the moose paddle that I came looking for, but I'll take a bonus deer. This is sweet. I was coming around looking for the other side, and here's another tines up brownie. Same exact side as this one here, so it's definitely not the match. A lot bigger buck too. Throw the smaller one, and here's this big boy. Real clean base. Both of them real nice and fresh, but yeah, this is a nice, really clean shed right there. That's awesome. That's a big buck. I mean, no monster, but really, they're pretty nice in my books. So, and this is number 2, yeah, number 2 for fresh whitetail sheds of 2021, and I'll definitely take it. 2 really cool 4-points. This one's definitely a lot nicer, but that's definitely more than I came in expecting. Just trying to look for one side of a moose shed that I thought was a little early anyways, and I got a couple of brownie whitetails. So now this is the one I'd like to match up. Geez, that's a big one. So I'll keep going. Game trail goes that direction, and then behind me, so I'll walk both directions, see if he's on it. So this is extra crazy. So I left the antlers there to kind of mark my spot, and then went back every direction except for forward, and I was just coming to pick them up to continue traveling, and I literally see the other side right there through the woods. I'm gonna keep zooming in, but there it is right there. Tines down through the brush, like maybe 5-10 yards out, and I didn't notice. This has been 40 minutes since I came and got that bigger 4-point side. 40 minutes. I went every direction, and there he was. I'm guessing this is the other side. It's so close. 5 yards up the trail. Tines down in the snow. Let's figure it out. Oh yeah, that's got to be the other side. It's a 5-point, but real similar. Let's see if I can. Here's a stump to set them on. Really cool though. Or actually, the snow here will work for that. 4x5 side-by-side set. First set of 2021. Yeah, that's real cool. Their bases are exactly the same on them. So that's a side-by-side set. Nice 4x5. I'll take that any day. That's a good hike. Still didn't even find the little moose shed. So if I can pick that up, it'd make it a bonus. So 3 brownies in one day, and then whatever else still comes. If not, I'm happy. I wouldn't even usually shed hunt at this time. I mean, it's not unreal to find them this early, but I usually just stay back till March or April. But definitely glad I got out and gave it a whirl. Found that one moose petal in a coyote hunt a while back and kind of got started. So I'll keep going and see what else I can find. Who knows? But if I don't pick anything up, this was a good little trip. Let's see if I can pull this off and hold them up real quick. Really nice 5x4, literally side by side, maybe, like I said, maybe 5 yards apart. I'll definitely take a buck like that. It's a pretty impressive little buck. He's not a monster, but I can't complain. And then here's the first 4-point for size comparison. So this is a decent little shed, and this one's quite a bit bigger. I mean, as fresh as they come, no chews, brownies, I'll take it. Just about back to where I started, and in the grass, notice a little dead buck. So one final find, it looks like, before I get back to the rig and start the old long drive home. But this was definitely worth it coming down to this spot today. Nice little fork and horn. And I'm so close, I'll pack that thing out and hang it in the tree at the house. But he kind of has a little meat on him, so he's not in the best shape as far as cleanliness goes, but his antlers are in good shape. So that's a fork and horn, dead whitetail, 5x4 big set, and then a brownie little 4-point single. So that's a pretty good hike. Right back to where I start, and like I said, time to get in and start the long drive home, start warming up in that thing. It's cold out here. So thanks for watching. See you guys all in the next video.